Hey everybody, how's it going? Jesse Macaluso here again, and I'm going to talk about some other exercises I kind of do that help me with my strength and reflexes, and they just feel really fun actually. But hold on. So, here is a real 10-pound weight. So, what I like to do with this, and what I want you to do is really focus on your heels, stay loose over your body, and see how I can kind of make a karate chop with my hand there? Have a nice loose hand, and if you can see that, kind of looks like a little crocodile mouth coming down, or whatever you have to imagine, but I want you to think about that part of your hand and have the rest of it nice and relaxed. Don't be clenching your pinkies or anything, but this is a 10-pound weight. I don't suggest this with a 10-pound weight. It's nice with light rocks, feels quite nice, but if your arms get tired, run that sequence that you go, make that karate chop, hand, pinky, ring, middle, pointer, thumb, and push. Let the contraction go through your body, feel it in your belly. And try to do this with as little motion to the rest of your body as possible. If you breathe in and run that sequence, pinky, ring, middle, pointer, thumb, and get nice and relaxed. I'm just bringing this straight up with my elbow. I'm letting go of it. I'm pulling my hand back. I'm turning. Then I'm extending with all my fingers forward, open, and I want to catch it there. And then I just lightly grab it and pull back. Now, I know that one might be a little bit strange. I don't know if anybody does that, but I used to do that to help build strength in my hands because I rode scooters, and if you do a fast bar spin, it really hurts your hand. So I found a way that I could just throw a weight up in the air and reach and grab for it, and it really helped because it's basically handlebar size, so perfect. But over time, that produced that kind of circle effect on my hand because I always wanted to grab handlebars. So to reverse that, I train everything now. I do it all the time. I'm always considering this part of my hand. And if I'm balanced, and if you kind of almost press at the floor a little bit, and continue applying that little pressure and worry about that part of your hand. Point your thumb and pointer finger at your heels and come forward. It's like a down and forward motion. Feels really nice with that. But I like to do those sort of things, those little sequences, and make sure everything's nice and balanced after tossing the weight around like that, because it loosens things up, it strengthens some things, it tires some things out, and then when you run that sequence, it puts everything kind of back in symmetrical order because you're calling for the same process to occur on both sides of the body. And when I come in, my elbows are way past my rib cage, and then they're coming down. I'm going over my heels, tightening my belly. And this is not a tight fist, it's loose. I'm just bringing that sequence and pushing forward with my first two knuckles, basically. Real slow and applying pressure through breaths. And your body will move around to accommodate these motions, especially after being tired out like that after the weight. But try to keep everything nice and balanced. Stay over your heels, shoulders straight. Push evenly on the ground with both. Use your big toes to stabilize a little bit if you need to. And move your feet around. Lift them up and down a little bit. Let them be loose. And then replant. And then loose and replant. And don't have locked legs. Be relaxed. You should have a slight bend in all your joints. Don't hyperextend anything. But let me know what you think of this, and have a good one, guys.